when the stars forgot to hide 17-year-old Maya Harper always believed that love was something that happened in movies, not in small American towns where nothing ever changed, especially not in Willow Creek, where everyone knew everyone else's business. She was the quiet one, the girl who sat near the window in English class, writing poems in the margins of her notebook instead of listening to lectures. Love for her was a poem beautiful, but not real. That changed the day Ethan Cole transferred to Willow Creek High. Ethan had the kind of smile that felt like sunshine after rain, soft, unexpected, and warming places inside Maya she never knew were cold. He wasn't one of the loud, confident boys who took up space in the hallways. Instead, he carried a camera everywhere, capturing moments nobody else noticed: the abandoned swing seat moving in the wind, a fallen leaf on the football field, the sunlight resting on someone's hair. He noticed things, and somehow he noticed her. It started with a simple moment. During lunch, Maya was sitting alone under the big oak tree, writing as usual. Ethan walked up, holding a camera. "Can I sit?" he asked, breathless, as if he'd run to catch a perfect moment. She nodded. "What are you writing?" he asked. Maya closed her notebook, flush red. "Just random things." "Random things make the best stories," he replied. "Mind if I read just one line?" She hesitated, then flipped open a page and pointed. "Maybe the stars shine at night because they're trying to find someone to..." Ethan smiled. "That's not random. That's beautiful." No one had ever called her words beautiful. Days passed, and their worlds slowly stitched together like pages of the same diary. He took photos, she wrote words. Together, they made stories. He showed her the beauty of small things, and she showed him the magic in feelings he never knew how to describe. After school, they would walk to the old bridge by Willow Creek, where fireflies glowed like fallen constellations. One evening, Ethan said, "Want to see what the stars look like when they're shy?" Maya laughed. "Stars don't get shy." "They do," he whispered, "but only when someone shines brighter than them." She felt his gaze resting gently on her, like a promise she hadn't asked for but desperately wanted. But love isn't a fairy tale, not for teenagers, not even in small towns with safe streets and pretty sunsets. Ethan's dad got a job offer in another state. He was leaving in 2 weeks. The news hit them like winter cold and impossible. Maya stopped writing. Ethan stopped taking pictures. They avoided each other because sometimes love hurts less if you end it early. But love doesn't disappear just because you walk away. On Ethan's last night in Willow Creek, Maya found a note inside her notebook. "Meet me by the bridge at 7. Please, E." She ran. He was there holding a box of printed photographs, moments of them. Her smile, her poems, the oak tree, their shadows touching, the night sky above the creek. "I don't want a goodbye," Ethan said, voice trembling. "I want a promise." "What kind of promise?" Maya whispered. "That this isn't the end. That maybe..." He exhaled shakily. "Maybe we met too young, but we met right." Tears blurred her vision. "And if life pulls us apart?" Ethan stepped closer, brushing her cheek with his fingertips. "Then I'll find you again. Even if I have to chase every star you write about." The first star appeared in the sky bright, unashamed. Maya rose on her toes and kissed him. Soft, real, everything. And for a moment, the stars didn't shine. Not because they forgot how, but because Maya and Ethan were brighter years later. People in Willow Creek still talked about that teenage love story, how a quiet girl who wrote poems and a boy who captured moments fell in love under the shy stars, and promised the universe they'd meet again. Because some love stories don't need grand gestures. Sometimes they just need two hearts brave enough to believe.